Hi beautifuls, thanks for joining me and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to take you through this little palette by Huda Beauty, the Mauve Obsessions palette, and we are going to create this eye look. If you'd like to see more, please keep watching. And before we get into the video guys, I just want to say thanks for taking time out of your day to join me today. My name is Ange. I like to share beauty tips and reviews and other interesting things aimed at the more mature woman because I strongly believe that we can still be fab over 50. If that sounds like you, please consider subscribing to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button, and please click on the notification bell so that you are notified of any upcoming videos. I am a fan of Huda Beauty, especially her eyeshadows. I love the formula. I think they are very pigmented, they are smooth, they are very easy to blend, and you get, well, I find minimal fallout from these palettes. I have to say I'm very guilty of having this palette for a little while and not reaching for it. I have been reaching for my more neutral toned palettes, but I decided to rip into this today and I am really happy with the look that I achieved using this palette, so I think I'll be using it a lot more. These palettes retail for $29 US on Sephora.com and HudaBeauty.com, and on the Sephora New Zealand website these retail for $66, but for $29 US they are a great little way to delve into the Huda Beauty shadows. Okay guys, so I have done a full face tutorial today, not just the eyes, so let's jump right in. Just going to take some medical tape because it's a bit more gentle on my skin than cello tape. Okay, taking my Anastasia eye primer, just putting that on my eyes. Taking my Zoeva 142 concealer buffer brush and just popping that on the eyelids. I'm going to take this little palette here now. I'm really embarrassed to say has been in my stash for a little bit and I haven't used it. So this is the first time cracking this little palette open, and it is the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions. I'm going to go in with my Sephora Pro Crease number 10 brush, and I'm going to go in with this pale colour here all over my lid. Brow to lash line. Sticking with this brush, I'm going to go in with this shade here, and I'm just going to take that in the crease, upper crease area. Now the good thing about having the tape on, I don't have to worry too much about being precise because we'll take the tape away and I can clean it up before I add my foundation. I don't do that very often, in fact hardly ever at all. Going in with a Sonia G Crease Pro brush and this middle shade here, I'm going to concentrate that down more in my crease line, or my actual socket line where my eyeball sits. If you take the end of a brush, my crease line you can see quite clearly is just there, which is quite low, but my actual eyeball sits in here, and if you take the tip of your brush, you can actually feel where your crease line should be. So that's where we're going to concentrate on. And And what is good is that your brush naturally wants to go in that area. So I'm using circular motions and just window shield wiper action as well, with little wee circular motions across that. And as you can see, that has given me more depth in that area, as opposed to that looking very hooded and drawn down on the other side. These are very pigmented and so easy to blend. I'm actually going to stay with the Sonia G brush. I'm going to go in with this shade here and just pop that in the outer portion of the eye. And then I'm just blending that with little circular motions in the outer corner. And I'm going to drag that in just a little bit into that crease. And coming down a wee bit lower than the line that we used before in the crease, just going to come down a little bit. Joining that up. I'm going to go in with this shimmery shade here with a flat shader brush, which is a Sephora Pro Shadow Brush number 14, and I'm not wetting this. And take my finger going back with our Sonia G brush and no product. I'm just going to blend that crease area. Taking a Morphe little pencil brush in this deep brown here, we're going to get just in the outer corner to deepen it up. Going back in with our first fluffy brush and this shade here. I'm going to mix this shade and this shade together. Taking a little no-name pencil brush, I'm going to go in with this colour here and just pop that in my inner corner. And just here. I'm taking my finger and just blending that because I don't really like taking too much attention there. So now we take these away and we have a very sharp line there. Going in with my Fenty Pro Filt'r primer. Right in my face. am going to mix two foundations today, my Too Faced Peach Perfect in Warm Beige and my Loreal Infallible Fresh Look in 150 and my Damp Beauty Blender. And I'm needing to do this because of an odd colour I have on my skin at the moment. My eyes are a wee bit wonky with putting on the tape. I'll get better at that. It's because I don't do it very often. And I love my beauty blender for popping on foundation because it's quick, it's easy, and it's just my go-to if I'm getting ready for work. It just helps you pop your makeup on really quickly in the morning. Now I'm really sorry I skipped my powdering, but I used the Huda Beauty powder in Poundcake. I took my powder puff and I popped it all over my skin with a powder puff. Then I took a big fluffy powder brush and swept all the excess away. Then taking my Anastasia brow gel, just going to brush that through, and taking my Anastasia brow powder in medium, going in with my Kevin Aquan medium sculpting powder. Then following up with my Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer and my Sonia G brush. And I'm just going to take that on the high points of my face. Well, take it on the perimeter of my face. I love the shade of this bronzer. Taking a little wee shadow brush, then I like to go in with just a little brush to blend that out. And back in with my Huda and my sponge, just dipping it in. Try not to do too much powder here, but I do need to just tone down because I do have quite a wide nose. My ethnicity gives us Māori people a wide nose. And I don't leave that on very long. Go back with my big fluffy brush. Going in with the shade Dainty on my cheeks. Going in with my Dior 001. This is a really mature friendly highlighter. And is my preferred highlighter when I'm wearing pinky tones. And my KKW lip liner. I really like these lip liners. I actually like them better than the Charlotte Tilbury ones. They're just a little bit softer and they are easy to apply. So for my high-end lip liners, this is my preferred. I like these and the Marc Jacobs lip liners. MAC I'm not that fussed on. I find them a wee bit hard, and even the Charlotte Tilbury one I don't love it. But these are super creamy. And I'm just going to blend that with my beauty blender. I'm going in with an old Burberry lipstick that I don't think you can get anymore, but I'm loving this at the moment. And this is in 005. It's actually a perfect nude for me. And very hydrating. Probably not pink enough for the look I'm wearing, but that's okay. Now I have done my lash extensions last night, but I'm just going to crimp this one a little bit because it's a little bit flat on my little hooded eye. So just going to briefly crimp it to give it some curl. Very gently. There we go. That's much better. Might do this one too then. Okay, now going back to the under eye, I'm going to use this brush that we used in the outer corner. So I'm going to go back in with this darker brown with that brush and connect that line. And this is where, with a hooded eye, I get that little gap right in there. So I need to lift up my eye to add that colour. So lift, get the eyelash out of the way and get that little space there. And then blend it. I'm going to go in with a really soft little Morphe brush. This is an M506, and I'm going to go in with more of a neutral shade, this middle shade, and just buff out the under eye. I'm going to take a black eyeliner and do my under eye, my waterline, and I'm going to take, now that was my Nars Via Veneto black liner. Then I'm going to take the Colourpop cream gel liner in No Shame, which is a purpley shade, and I'm going to add that to my under eye waterline. Cat will miss those, I think. Okay, now to finish off, we'll take our MAC Gigablack mascara. Under eye. And to really make this look flawless, I'm going to go in with my Chanetcaille Hummingbird Blur Perfect Blur powder. Absolutely love this. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Now, I complained about the price of this powder, but it is amazing. It just blurs and perfects the skin. I'm not going to make a habit of using it on camera because I don't want to waste it, and it was limited edition, but I am definitely going to wear it when I have a special occasion. So that is the finished look. And I hope you like that. Okay guys, so that's the finished look. Okay guys, wow, that's the first time this has ever happened to me, but my camera died and I had to quickly recharge my battery a little bit so that I could finish this video. But that is the finished look using the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions little palette, and it's really pretty and it is very complimentary to my brown eyes, and I'm quite happy with it. True to form, I love the Huda Beauty formulation in these little Obsession palettes. I have got rid of all of my large Huda Beauty palettes because I wasn't reaching for them, but I do like all my little mini Obsession palettes. In saying that, this is the first time that I have used this palette, and I have had it a wee while, but and that is mainly because I reach for my neutral shades and my neutral palettes first, but I think I will play with this more. These are really pretty colours and I'm really impressed. If you enjoyed that guys, please give it a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you are notified of any upcoming videos. Please take care. I hope you are having a beautiful and a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. See you later guys. Bye.